All right. Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Wadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Le'akim out there, pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brothers from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah with another class lesson, man. And in this one, we're going to just add on to what we were talking about at camp yesterday about Israel coming into power and us ruling. Now, we're just going to go into prophecy like we always do and just show you what's about to happen, because the heathen have it in their minds that their way is about to be established in the earth. And we're here to tell them, as the sons of the Most High, that's not finna go down. What's about to take place in this earth, what Yahweh Shah is about to establish when he returns, is a way of righteousness, a way of life, a way of true living, man. And everything is going to be set back up according to what the Most High has ordained it to be. Life is going to flow how it's supposed to flow. You see all this fucking chaos we see going on in the earth. Everybody's been. I'm about to come through the goddamn house. Everybody's been given license to just do whatever they want to do. All that's going to be done away with when the Lord Yahweh Shah returns, man. And you heathen are going to be forced to follow our way. And if you don't want to follow our way, which is the right way and the only way, we're going to put you to death, man. And that's just the only answer for it. So we're going to start at Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1.
Okay. Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1. The word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's house shall be established in the top of the mountain.
That's right, because when it's all said and done, and we finally come down out of heaven, man, as we read in Revelation 21, we're going to go through the earth and get everything in order. And now, while we're establishing this, all the nations are going to be forced to come to do what? Come and bow down to the righteous government set up by the Lord Yahweh Shah, man. All nations are going to force to do this because we're going to be the top government on the earth. There's not going to be a fucking UN in the kingdom of heaven. There's not going to be an EU in the kingdom of heaven, man. It's only going to be one nation ruling, and that's the nation of Israel, according to the prophecy and the word of the Most High.
Says, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
Yep, we're going to be the top government on the earth, and all nations are going to flow unto it. To do what? Keep going.
It says verse 3. Mm-hmm. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai from Israel.
And that's what's going to take place, man. All the nations are going to come up and learn our ways, because what? The righteous ways of the Most High are going to be pushed from the land of Israel, man. The word of the Most High is going to be pushed from the land of Israel. And that cuts the 1948er being the Most High's people, because when we look into the earth, we don't see the ways of righteousness being uplifted and propagated through this planet, man. All we see is wickedness going on, because the Most High has let us know what is going to happen once his people come back into power. They are going to establish the law, statutes, and commandments as the law of the earth, man. That didn't take place in 1948. So that eliminates the so-called Jew, the 1948er, from being the Most High's people. Because they didn't fulfill the prophecy that the Most High said would happen when his people go back.
If they were the people, you would have the Moabites, the Ishmaelites, all these other heathen nations going to them, trying to learn the ways, of the truth.
But
that ain't happening.
But what are they doing though? They are going up to that land, but what are they going to that land for? To do wickedness. Every year they go to that land to learn to do what? Participate in Pink City, man. You see the biggest rainbow flag parade that takes place every year in the land of Israel. That ain't what prophecy said would happen when the Most High people go back. It says that righteousness will go forth from Israel, man. Meaning what the laws, statutes, and commandments will be established in full force. Ain't gonna be if you want to keep you can keep them. You know what I'm saying? Or you can hold your no. Ain't gonna be none of that. We're gonna completely abolish the ways of you heathens. All these laws that you have set up, all these idols that you have set up, is gonna be completely torn down, and you're gonna be cultivated in all ways to live according to what the Most High has said is right. That's what it's gonna be, man. This is what Yahushua is coming to establish. Yes, sir?
No. Just listening.
What you got to know? Oh, somebody. What you got?
Go ahead.
Can somebody grab and righteousness shall cover the earth and the waters cover the sea? Because that's what's gonna take place, man. Because we see what you heathen have set up and what you have allowed to go on, man, for all these centuries. It's not the right way, man. It's not. You might think you're living, you might think your culture is what's right, but it's not. You see, it is not, and especially you fucking Edomites, man. Your way is not the right way. All your way does is uplift and propagate death in the earth, man. Disease and destruction and chaos and confusion. That's all that comes forth from Edomites ruling, man. You see, from your banking system is fucking is corrupt. The school system just breeds nothing but dummies. You see, you've taken order out of the household. Everything that you established in the earth has been outside of the Most High's way, and it's not worked, man. So we're just going to get rid of it. Yeah. And when we do that, life is going to flourish, man. A way of living that the people of the earth have never experienced before is going to come to fruition once the Israelites are back in power and pushing forth the way of righteousness, man. You see?
I got a verse. I was looking for that one, but this other one came up. It's saying the same thing. Habakkuk 2:14. Oh yeah. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh as the waters cover the sea.
That's it. That's it. So that's what's gonna happen, man. The earth is gonna be filled with the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. How to conduct yourself with your woman, how to conduct yourself with your children, how to conduct yourself with your neighbor, or what foods to eat, what foods not to eat, who to worship. And it's only gonna be one God because we're gonna make sure that all the idols are gonna be eradicated. You see? How to deal with tilling and sowing in your land. You see, the land Sabbath. You see, the monthly Shabbat, the how holy days, all things that pertain to life. We're gonna make sure that is taught in the earth, man. Just like you go to Esau's school system to learn his wickedness. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have schools set up for you to learn the ways of righteousness, man. You see, that's what it's gonna be. You see, just like you learned about Esau's wicked ass forefathers, you're gonna learn about the forefathers of Israel, man. You're gonna learn about the elect of Israel. You're gonna learn about Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah first and foremost. You're gonna learn about the Lord Yahweh Shah. You see? And you're gonna love it. Once you see that keeping the way of the Most High is beneficial to your life, you're gonna love to do it, man. You see? That was it, Shabbat? What you had to know?
Psalms 85, and I'm going to start at verse 11, starting with Israel first and foremost. Mm-hmm. It's Psalms 85, verse 11. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. Yeah, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshai shall give that which is good, and our land shall yield her increase. Righteousness shall go before him, and shall set us in the way of his steps. And that's exactly what we're going into right now. Israel getting set up first and foremost. The leaders, the government getting built up. And then in the kingdom, guess what? After Esau's done away with, and these heathens are put in their proper order. The rest of Israel will come being set in their righteous order again, man. Not sinning again. But it starts right now with the elect, man, getting back in order.
Yeah, because we've seen, because we lived in the wickedness, man. We lived in the darkness. And now we're in the light, and we see that shit we was doing before we came into the truth, man. That's not it. You see, especially now the Most High is giving us the wisdom and understanding to know that that shit leads to death. That's not the way, man. And this is all we see being propagated in this society up on the Esau. Everywhere you look, death, death, and more death, man. And the remnant, we're tired of it. We want out, man. We want to come into the fullness of what the Most High has promised, and that begins with what? With what? Us coming into that second covenant, man. You see, us coming into that second covenant and being made completely righteous. That's going to allow us to get this earth back in a righteous order, man. That means the grass is going to be greener, the water is going to be cleaner and clearer, the air is going to be fresh, the atmosphere is not going to be polluted with fucking chemtrails, so forth and so on, man. It's going to cause everything to be life, man, to come to life again. You see? Yo, what you got?
Let's see, I got the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4.
Mm-hmm.
And Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 6. Keep therefore and 5.
Go ahead.
All right. Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
And this is what the Most High's people have been ordained to be. The reason the Most High pulled the Israelites out from amongst all the other nations and gave us his ways is because we're supposed to guide the earth and the people in the earth in the way of righteousness, man. We're the true leaders of the earth. Every Israelite is a leader in his own right. You see, especially when we come back into that second covenant, because what? The Most High promised that we're going to be a nation of kings and priests. And that pertains to every Israelite man. And when we come into the kingdom, a million years from now, even the Lord's Israelite will be able to tell you what's right and what's wrong according to the Most High. Because that's what the second covenant entails. So this is what we have been set up for the earth, man. Us being put back in our righteous order and establishing these ways and pushing forth these ways, it causes everything else to flow how it's supposed to flow. And when you remove us from that order, what do you get? What you see around us now, man. Chaos, disorder, and confusion, man. You see? On a major level, on a worldwide scale, man. What you got it, bro?
All right. Even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
This is our wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations, man. Because the thing, what we're gonna be able to do is, because these heathen have been doing their thing for so fucking long, when we come to establish the righteous way and do it the right way. So, like, take for farming, for example, or when the heathen plant their crops, they might do it a certain way. So, and they're like, all right, this is right. We've been doing this our forefathers been doing this for so long, and it's been yielding so much, so forth and so on. But when we come and do it according to how the Most High says to do it, it's going to give a bigger increase, and they'll be like, oh shit! You telling me if I'd have been doing this the whole way, if I'd have been taking a break every 7 years, every 7 years? Every 7 years for the land Sabbath and coming back the next year, and I can get more out of this. They ain't been taught this in the earth. Because you gotta understand, all that stuff that's left on the land is left there. You just don't tear the land up, you just leave it there. And as the year goes on, guess what that stuff does? It falls into the earth, the worms come and they eat the canned food, and they put it back into the soil and cause the soil to be richer. So the next time when you plant on it, you will get more increase. And when we start to teach the heathen nation these things, man, they're gonna see it and be like, oh shit, they got it. My forefathers have been doing this shit wrong the whole time. They come and do it their way, and look how big this fucking corn is. Look how big these fucking grapes are. I got a grape the size of a goddamn cannonball in my hand right now. You see? And that's all because of what? We're gonna teach them the right way, man. Because you see what's going on with Esau. Esau fucking got, bro, you look at some of them videos how they got these fucking chickens and these fucking how they housing some of these chickens, bro. The chickens got PTSD because they living on top of each other. You see, they suffocating each other up. You know what I'm saying? The conditions are all fucked up. The cows are being fed nothing but madness, man. But not the Japanese cows. The Japanese cows being taken good care of. That fucking Wagyu A5, like shit, $126 for a pound of that shit. But yeah, but we gonna get everything going back in the right way with the Most High's wisdom, man. That's what we've been set up to be for the earth, man. Your household. When we come and sit down, put down our foot and tell you what the household. Can somebody grab that real quick? Hold that real quick. I'm on, brother. Get the order of the house. And what was that? First or second Corinthians? Second. Somebody grab that real quick, because when we establish this, man, this is going to cause a man to be a man again. So a lot of that depression that men are suffering from right now, it won't be a thing in the earth, because we're going to establish the order of your household. And if your woman get out of that order, man, she's going to be punished for it. So a lot of that stress that you're feeling right now, a lot of that depression that you're feeling right now, you see, feel like you don't have that full authority, all that shit is going to be washed away once the righteous way is established. You got it?
No, I was holding something else, but did you write anyone?
You got it. You got it? You see, this is what we're supposed to be doing, man, as the Israelites. We are the shining light to the world, man. We're the guiding light. Fucking Eve and her soap opera. We're the God and light, man.
Okay.
Got it?
This is the second.
First Corinthians. It's with the order, right?
Yeah.
15. Or
First Corinthians 11, verse 3.
Good.
First Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of a Mashiach is the Most High.
And that's the order that we're going to establish back in the earth, man. This is what Yahushua is coming to set up, because having the woman out of order right now, bro, with these dumb bitches and the position that Esau is giving them, man, you see, bro, it's bad out here. I was watching a video the other day. Well, a woman talking about she a playgirl. She don't need no man to have children. She can use dog sperms to bring forth children. But do you understand how dumb you have, bro?
yeah, I know.
Bro, do you understand how dumb these women are, man? And Esau is taking them out of the place in the home and giving these bitches liberty to just run in the earth with their madness, man. And that's what we see, bro. The society that we're witnessing taking shape around us right now is all because women are out of order.
Yeah.
And it causes children to be out of order. And it causes men to be feminine and soft. You see? But this won't be a thing once Yahushua comes to lay down the law in the earth again, man. Everything's going to be set up. A man's going to be able to be a man. A woman's going to be put in her beautiful order as a woman. Because when you got a woman that's in order, bro, that's beautiful. But they're trying to be
in the Apocrypha, when a woman serves her husband, she's adorned, which means made more beautiful.
And it also tells you that's a pleasing thing in the sight of the Most High.
Exactly.
So we're going to get everything back in order, man, because that's what we were set up to be to the nations. You see? But it begins with us getting in order first, and then once our house is in order, we can get the earth back in order, you know? Keep going. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Go ahead.
Your brothers have anything over there? No.
I want to say that Deuteronomy 4.
Oh, cop.
All right, let's see. Deuteronomy chapter 4. Where I leave off at?
So make it up.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord, Yahweh Shah, my power commanded me.
My bad, interrupt again. And the thing is, this order, these laws, statutes, and commandments, this is what the Most High has deemed to be right, man. And who knows better than the Most High? You see? He's the ultimate power with the ultimate knowledge. If he knows how life is supposed to go, wouldn't it be the creator of life? You know? If anybody knows what is gonna take to make life to flourish, it's the Almighty, man. And he's giving, bro, and he's blessed us to be those people to bear this and give it to the rest of the nations to lead them in the way of life, man.
That's why literally, the transgression of the law is death, leads to death.
And the Most High, because the Most High like, hey, if you do this, you're gonna die, because it's not beneficial for life.
Homosexuality, all the things that this place promotes, that shit literally takes you right to the grave.
Come on, man. Like I said, who would know better than the Most High, man? You got it.
It says, even as the Lord, Yahweh Shah, my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Because they're supposed to look at us and like, damn, that these men's house are in order. Their wives are beautiful, and not just like off no looks or appearance. Their wives are beautiful because what? How they carry themselves. They
They're in
covered
the
up.
right spirit.
They covered up. They wear modest apparel. They ain't out here with their ass cheeks all over the place. You know what I'm saying? They ain't out here
Right.
advertising their OnlyFans. You see? You
Yeah,
know what I'm
even
saying?
hey, what becomes this truth, even when you see that here in Babylon, when you see a little glimpse of that, you know, you admire that, you
Yeah.
know, if you're in the right,
That
you
should
know,
that should
righteous
be
mindset.
that should be all about like you about to fall in love. Like
Fine.
you don't got social media. You don't got social media.
Fine. Oh, you tied my shoe? And I just met you? You saw my shoe untied?
You don't like to go out to the clubs. You're a homebody. You're not a cook. Like
Fine.
shit, I found me one, Lord. But nah, fuck all that.
Tied
But but yeah, man. So when these heathens see us like living in the way the Most High is ordained us living as the top people on the earth, it's gonna cause them like, damn, they got it.
Fine.
Because even though the heathen got their households in order somewhat, it still ain't how it's supposed to be. You know?
What's that?
Psalms 147 and 20. Somebody grab that real quick.
Psalms 127.
147 and 20. But yeah, man, this is what we are supposed to be, who the heathen look to for the answers. And you know what proves that? Are not all the heathen looking to Esau for the answers right now?
Yeah.
And he's giving them what? The wicked way. When we come back into power, they're gonna look for us for the righteous way, man. And it's gonna cause your life to be increased, man. Life expectancy is gonna shoot through the roof once we're in power, man. Because we're not gonna set up a system around you for you to just commit wickedness. We're gonna set up a system around you for you to be successful in righteousness, which is gonna cause you to live longer. You heathens are gonna go to live in 500 years, 600 years maybe.
You got it, Shabbat? Or
Con, I'll start at 19.
Yeah. Yep.
Psalm 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh.
Because the Most High only gave his law to the Israelites according to Romans 9, man. This is only given to us. We're the only nation meant to have it, to be able to lead the earth in righteousness. Once again, life expectancy is going to shoot through the roof. Disease is going to fall. The divorce rate is going to fall. The homicide rate, the death rate, all that shit is going to drop in the once the Israelites are in power, man. Adultery. Ain't no big boy. Because I'm gonna have a field day with you adulteresses and adulteresses, whatever how you ever say shit. Cause we gonna put your ass to death according to the law, man.
That's right.
Hey, rainbow flags. Oh, we're gonna get creative with those punishments, man. And we gonna and like I say, we're gonna make it worldwide events. I might fucking have it to where big ass jumbotrons pop up when we about to put a motherfucker to death so the earth can see what happens when you transgress these laws, man. And that's how it's supposed to be. Because that puts the fear of the Most High in people. So they know, like, if this consequence is severe, let me not do this shit. But they're not facing those type of consequences in this society because what? It's promoted and it's looked at as if it's the right thing to do. That's why you see rainbow flags just prancing up and down the street with no care in the world, bro. No fear of judgment coming upon them or anything.
I think somewhere in Asia they used to anybody that was a thief. I know this is not the correct way, but yeah, they would chop their hand off. That way they wouldn't steal anymore. And
That's already.
Yeah, it's off. You know, that's off. But you know, people would.
But that's what put the fear because, like, nigga.
And then whenever they went in anywhere, everybody would look at them because they know they're, you know, trying to find a bigger discount. But
shit, even if with our law, they say don't punch a man like he's starving to death or whatever. If he steal, you really ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like he did it for a reason, but anybody else, he had to pay that thing back sevenfold. And that's another like, if I steal this fucking bag of beans, I gotta give him 7 bags of beans
back.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the Most High he gotta sit up right because the thing is, if we do it the right way, you can't cut a motherfucking hand off and then try to tell him to work.
Yeah, that's going like
that's why I said they're going off
on
that. Laws. You know, you see it.
They show that shit in Aladdin.
Oh yeah.
When he was stealing shit about to cut his hand off. Yep.
Yeah, draconian laws. You know, also was during by the Edomites, where you know you would a severe penalty for a minor offense.
Well, that shows you that the heathen have a semblance
Con,
of dishing out judgment, but it's not according to the righteous way. You see?
That's why Esau, even Esau, he calls it the judicial system. Why? Going back to the judicial law.
But,
Judah,
but
you know?
you know what's crazy? When you go to those heathen nations and like the women commit adultery, they do fulfill that shit according to the law, because they put them bitches to death. And the dude, storm bitch, they cutting the box off, all type of shit. So that's something they don't play with, and that shows you they have a semblance of.
Esau leads these. You know, Esau's not going to do that because he's wicked as hell. He enables it.
Yep.
Hey, remember the situation in Uganda where Kamala Harris went over there trying to, implement that.
Oh yeah,
What they told that bitch?
the LGBTQ.
What they told her?
They said, hell no,
Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
It's like,
That shit was
That's
funny.
real.
We have a gay activist here. Got a question for you. Why are you gay? That shit, boy, he asked straight up.
yeah. That shit ain't right. All right, it says, verse 7, Deuteronomy 4 and verse 7. For what nation is there so great who have the Most High so nigh unto them?
No nation. We're the only nation, man. We're the only nation that the Most High is this close to. He didn't give it to you, heathen nation, like we just read. He didn't give his ways to anyone else because you're not special to him, man. You're just set up to fulfill. Hey, you're just set up to be the servants of the Most High special people. That's what you was here for, and that's what you're gonna fulfill in the kingdom. And I can't fucking wait to be riding around on the back of Edomites, man. Carry me on my goddamn litter, my golden litter, chilling, my children flying around and shit.
And the clay can't question the potter, so
Exactly.
deal with it.
And it's right. It's right.
Fine.
You got it, man.
As the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, our power is in all things that we call upon him for.
That's right.
And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day?
Because you gotta understand, man, the heathen nation, they're not gonna be with it when it first go down. That first year in the kingdom of heaven, you don't have motherfuckers trying to rebel, motherfuckers still questioning, and that's how it usually is, man. When you have say you have a new coach of a team, everybody don't buy into the thing. As soon as the new coach come in, it takes
time.
Takes time for that trust to be built up and for people to see, okay, this works. It's gonna be like that over that 1,000-year period. As we start to establish everything according to the righteous will of the Most High, when you start to get everything in order and you start to see the air get cleaner, you're gonna start seeing people getting bigger and bigger and bigger because what? The righteous way is gonna be established. Food is gonna taste better. You see? Everything is gonna be in perfect order according to what Yahweh Shemel has ordained it to be. And over the course of time, the heathen then we get like, okay, this is the way. This is the way. They're doing it right. You see? And guess what they're gonna start doing? They're gonna start teaching their children and keep their ways. Their ways are the right ways. Come let you know now, if you don't keep those ways, there's gonna be great punishments coming. And you're gonna have some rebellious children like, well, I don't believe that. Then they're gonna do some shit and we're gonna punish their ass according to the law, man. You see? And that's what it's gonna be. And it's gonna be beautiful, man. It is gonna be beautiful. You got one more on that?
That was it.
That was it. You hold it, Shabbat?
No, I'm not.
Somebody get Proverbs 29 and 2. But yeah, man, this is what it is, man. You know, everybody's in the earth talking about they need to be doing this and we need to be doing that, and for world peace to come, we got to do this, and nah, man, nah. The answer is what? The Israelites coming back in power, although Yahweh shall return and taking the reins of the earth and steering it back in the way of righteousness, man. That's the answer for all these problems in the earth. You see?
Proverbs.
You got it.
Book of Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Right.
But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
So when you look into the earth, are the people rejoicing or mourning? They're mourning, man. These people in the earth are not rejoicing. Everybody's living paycheck to paycheck. You got this. It's about to be complete hell on the earth in the coming days, where people's whole existence is going to be in question, man. How are we gonna
Right.
eat this, and how are we gonna pay for this mortgage? How are we gonna pay for these car notes? It's gonna be a great state of mourning that's about to befall the earth, and we know why. It's because the wicked are bearing rule.
Right. Because when we bear rule, hey, everyone's gonna live longer, man. You know, this is when
Life, man.
Yeah,
Life. People are gonna actually experience life. Now you're not gonna experience on the level as an Israelite, but it's gonna be
we're
better.
eternal. We're really only
Yeah,
eternals.
yeah, because we're gonna our life experience is gonna be on just like now. It's shit Esau doing that we would never experience in this kingdom. And it's supposed to be this way because what? It's his kingdom. And our kingdom is we gonna be we gonna be the upper echelon of society, man. And that's even amongst the Israelites, if we are the elect. And there'll be things that you heathen nations couldn't even fathom that we're doing. You won't be able to, you know what I'm saying? You heathen nations, the only time you won't be able to go to the spirit world is when your ass passed. You see?
I got
when you die, that's the only time. And we're gonna be able to go to the spirit world anytime we feel like it. We're gonna have that type of powers to be able to fly. You see? Spiritual power. You heathen nations are not gonna experience that. That's only meant for the Most High's children to experience.
Yeah.
You see? But guess what? Your way
will be limited.
Yeah, but your way of life is gonna be better than what it is now.
Yeah.
Even though you think you're living, it's gonna be even better under us, man.
I got a quick one up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it out of the New International, the NIV. It's Isaiah 65:20. Never again will there be in it an infant who lives but a few days, or an old man who does not live out his years. The one who dies at 100 will be thought a mere child. The one who fails to reach 100 will be considered accursed.
And that's what you heathen nations gonna be in the kingdom. Well, I can say that because, like I said, we said you're gonna be living longer lives, man. You're gonna be living way longer than you are now because we ain't gonna give you GMO foods. We're not gonna, you know what I'm saying, shoot you up with all type of fucking juices. Yeah. And we ain't gonna do all that shit to you, man. We gonna deal with you according to righteousness. And when you follow our way, you'll live a long, healthy, happy life. You see, you ain't have to worry about war. You don't have to worry about nobody, you know what I'm saying, doing that foul to you because once again, because the ways of the Most High are going to be established, we're going to punish those people who are here just living wild and reckless in the earth according to the law, man. You see? That's why I said Yahushua is coming back to do what? He's coming back to rule and righteousness and judgment, man. You see, it's true justice is going to be established in the earth once the Israelites are set up. You know?
Yep.
So, yeah. You was finished with Deuteronomy?
Yeah.
Let's go to Isaiah 2 now, unless you had something for that.
I have 2nd Ezra 14 and verse 13. It reads, Now therefore set thy house in order and reproof thy people. Come for such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption.
That's what we're doing, man. We're going to our people, the ones that were here, which is the remnant, and letting them know, but we have better coming. We're about to rule the earth in righteousness, man. We're about to get this earth going back to the way it's supposed to be. We're gonna get the oceans. We're gonna have the heathen clean these oceans up, man. All this fucking trash and oil in our oceans, man.
Feeding our
animals. Bro, it's gonna be work done around the clock. The only time you motherfuckers gonna get a break is during the time of the Sabbath, man. Because this earth is completely defiled. I know off the coast of Florida, they've dumped tons of fucking tires into the oceans. Y'all gotta clean that shit up. Those fucking islands of trash out there in the ocean, you heathen have to clean that shit up. All that plastic, all these fucking what's some things they call it? They put soda cans in it. The can holder, whatever.
Yeah, the plastic can holder.
You know, we clean all that shit up, man.
Fucking up the animal's habitat, you know.
Straws are stuck in turtles' noses.
All that shit, bro. You heathen are gonna go through this earth and clean all that shit up. Who you think about to get all this oil cleaned the fuck up, man? You heathen, all this toxic waste that's spilling out in Japan, all over in China. Bro, we about to dismantle everything you heathen have done, man, so we can do what? Cause life to flourish as the Most High intended it to be, man, because this earth was made to be a paradise.
Eden.
Paradise, man. But under Esau and you heathen nations, it's been turned into a living hell, man. You see, and we're going to take the earth out of this condition. And the remnant, we want this, man. Niggas down here chopping down all the trees. You know what I'm saying? Fucking up all the land.
Oh, yeah. What's that show that Gar used to always bring up? The Lorax?
Yeah. That was a good ass. That was a good movie. Yeah, but yeah, man. Yep. Obadiah 1:15 says what? For the day of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is near upon all the heathen. You see, it is because it's time for you heathen to be moved out of power, man. Because you've done a terrible job at managing the earth, man. That was on that.
That was on this one. I'll go back in Isaiah, and that's like I said, brought out earlier too, man. We're starting Yahweh Bashim Yahshai starting it now with us. You know, Lord will be the elect. We're getting ourselves in order, man.
Mm-hmm.
Getting ourselves in order. There's bad times coming. Hey, Jacob's trouble ain't gonna be no joke, man. If you ain't putting yourself in order, man, right now through the Holy Spirit, man, you're gonna be put to death, man. Isaiah 2:4. And he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people,
Yep.
and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks.
So it says he's going to judge the people. He's going to rebuke many nations because what? The way you're living is wrong. The way you're living is off. And Yahweh Shai and his elect is going to get everything back in order. And we're going to have to correct all this bad behavior that you heathen have been living in. Like we said at camp, man, these fucking Israelites, they won't eat fucking pork, but they'll eat a camel. You know what I'm saying? That's off, man. You see? Worshiping all these damn false idols. All that's going to be done away with, man. So it's going to be a whole lot of correction that has to take place once we come back into power. And it's going to be a beautiful thing, man. You see? And you're going to love us after you know what I'm saying, and do your punishment. You know?
Says nation.
Says what? And they're going to beat their plowshares and the sword, their swords and the plowshares and their spears and the pruning hooks, meaning what? All those weapons that you heathen nations have,
work tools,
the fucking AKs and the ARs and the handguns. We're gonna melt all that damn metal down, and we're gonna create you agriculture tools so you can do what? Till our land, plant our vineyards, plant our gardens, man. Because your ass, you heathen are going to work.
And all those tools that you use for war are going to be used, be melted down and be used for tools for tilling the earth, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Just like you have recycling plants now, where you take all your recycling and it all gets recycled for new things. That's exactly what's going to happen with all these tools of war.
You gotta understand how much fucking assault rifles and handguns in circulation in the earth, man. We're gonna gather all that shit up, melt that metal down.
Tanks.
Yeah, we gonna turn all that shit into tools for you to cultivate our land, you slaves. You know what I'm saying? So we can get them big ass grapes going in my vineyard.
Mm-hmm.
Nation shall not lift up sword again. So like a nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
So when the kingdom of heaven is established, man, there will be no more war. The last major war on the earth is going to be World War III, which is fastly approaching, which is going to take place in the Middle East. That's gonna be the war to end all wars, man. You know, now we read about us coming down and going to war with Russia, but that's gonna be light work, man. We're gonna have spiritual powers. We're gonna be immortals. It's gonna be like taking candy from a baby at that point. You know, and we're gonna go through and destroy all the weapons of war, all the fucking tanks and all the other vehicles that's gonna be still here. Once again, we're gonna melt that shit down, take that metal, agriculture tools. We're gonna pass them out, and we're gonna issue out what? Continual employment to you heathen, man. To get this earth cleaned the fuck up.
Unemployment rate 0.
God, and I understand the unemployment line when we in power. You're gonna have some fucking work to do.
Yeah.
You see? You're gonna have a lot of work to do, man.
But guess who ain't gonna be working?
That's us.
The Israelites.
So we stand around giving orders, whipping motherfuckers back and
Be like Esau right
beating
now.
them on the rod of iron. Hell yeah. When the last time the Rothschilds ever fucking talked in?
Like the brother said, hey, his whatever, his foreman or his owner of his company walk into a house where he did all the work and say, "Oh, we did this."
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna be doing that shit right back to you.
So yeah, man, this is what we entering into, man. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Like I can picture it now, man. Just like I say, if you went to one of these fucking streams right here and just put your face in and try to drink the water out of it,
You can say,
man, you probably turn into your fucking probably go gills or some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Not in the kingdom of heaven. You're gonna be able to go to your stream, put your face in and drink the water out of it. Fresh water, breathe fresh air, eat real food, eat real fruit. That's just gonna grow naturally, man. It's gonna grow automatic. And you'll be able to take the seeds out of those fruit to plant it to grow more trees. Like, bro, the Most High has this thing on lock. We just have to follow the way.
And the fruit's gonna be bigger, you know.
And it's gonna taste better. Everything is gonna be better in the kingdom of heaven, man.
More nutritious.
More nutritious
Right.
and delicious.
You know what I'm saying?
We're nutritious and delicious.
It's beautiful when you see those natural springs that out when you go out to the mountains. Comes springtime around this time, you see all this runoff,
When that snow
and
melt,
you get all that snow that's melting. Well, a lot of this snow starts going in through the soils. You know, whatever, however it goes. The next thing you know, here it comes out of a lower area from the mountain,
yep.
and it has nice fresh water. But
You know, we're gonna set up how the water's supposed to run. We're gonna set it up the right way, man. Ain't gonna be going through no fucking lead pipes and this corroding coming into your house. Bro, no, man. This whole shit, man.
Or have a recall on food and shit, you
I
know.
know fucking you eating lettuce, it got Listerine and shit. No, man. No. Everything upon you heathen, especially you Edomites that's being corrupted, and the Lord Yahweh Shai is coming to put everything back the way it's supposed to be. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You see? Cause this shit is, bro.
yeah, because all this shit's polluted, man. The way you take your showers here, the way the water's processed,
So pipes.
that's nasty. But none of that,
You know what's the documentary,
bro.
The pipes.
I know about the pipes, bro. But look at the water, all that
Fluoride.
and shower water and stuff that goes into sinks, toilets, and all that. What do you think? A woman goes and pees.
Oh Lord. La.
It's polluted.
Yeah,
Hey,
drugs and shit in it.
all
Yeah,
getting all in the water and shit.
All this, man.
Because I know I was watching a reel. The guy was like he went to Italy. He was like, man, he was like, I ate like shit while I was in Italy, but like that's the best I ever felt. He was like, because how they do their water is not like how America does their water. They have aqueducts and shit. It's running over that stone, so it's being filtered out, so forth and so on. But here in America, bro, it's running through lead pipes. The pipes are fucking probably the same pipes.
Years old, bro. They're like 70, 80 years old.
Yeah, bro. This ain't it. And if you can't see that this is not it, man, you deserve to be destroyed right along with America. This is not the way. You see? Revelation 21:5, and he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, let me get that real quick.
Revelation 21:5.
Yeah.
It says, this is Revelation 21:5. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I will make all things new. And he said unto me, Right, for these words are true and faithful.
Yep. So the most I was about to say, everything right, man. And the reason is now we understand why it's come to this. It's come to this because the most I wanted to show what the earth is like without us being in the place that he's ordained us to be in. When we're not living up to the standard of being his children and following the way, and we're removed from that order, he shows us everything just decays, man.
Mm-hmm.
Order is very important with the Most High, man. You see, the Most High created a people on the earth to be those who establish that righteous way. When you remove those people out of the way, you get this result here in the earth. Everything is off and fucked up. And we had to live in it with no power, with no say-so, with no control. You see, and that's the Most High teaching us a lesson. And the remnant, we get it. We get it. Salakia. I'm sorry, please. You know what I'm saying? And now he's going to send Yahweh Shai back. He's going to save the remnant. You see? And when we come down out of heaven, man, we're going to get this earth going back the way it's supposed to go. And you heathen are all going to fall in line. And if you don't, you're going to get your ass beat. It's just that simple. Was that it on Isaiah 2?
So one more. Let me read verse 5. This is Isaiah 2:5. O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob, because they be replenished from the east and are soothsayers like the Philistines, and they
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it. That's
that
talking
was
about Jake
it.
going off. But he says what? Come Jacob and walk in the light thereof, man. And that's what the remnant is doing. You see, so what we're doing is not in vain, it's for a purpose. See, it's us getting back in order with the Most High and coming into what He's ordained us to be. You see, we have to repent and say we walk into the spirit of faith, and when it's all said and done, He's going to take us out of this condition, put us back in top, and with us coming back into that proper order as the chosen people of the earth, you see, to lead all the other nations in righteousness, everything is going to go back into that way of living, life flourishing. You see, that's what's about to take place. Not this bullshit that you're a leader talking about, man. Trying to establish a new world order on the same. That's not what the Most High has planned for this earth. Is that what kind of fucking paradise would that be? You see, what kind of paradise would that be with children of just being molested around the clock? You see, having their blood drinking around the clock with you elite, the damn adrenochrome shit. You see the fucked up financial system. People just living in a constant state of death. How the fuck is that paradise, man? You see, that shit is gonna be done away with. Point blank, period. You see? You had something, bro?
God. It's got the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142.
Mm-hmm.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. So there you go, man. The ways of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, that's the true way to be. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is out of order, man. If you go outside of the laws, statutes, and commandments, and the way that the Lord set things up to be run, it's a lie, man. It leads to death, man.
Yep. Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
I got Lamentation 5:21. Turn thou us unto thee, O Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and we shall be turned, renew our days as of old.
And that's what's happening, man. That's exactly what you see happening with the remnant. The Most High is turning us back through the Lord Yahweh Shah, and He's getting us what? Cleaned up and ready to enter into the marriage supper of the Lamb for us to come into that state of rulership, and we are going to get this earth going back in the right way, man. That's what it's going to be when it's all said and done. That's what's going to take place according to the Most High's will. Not no fucking, I can't even remember what the fuck they call it. The fucking Ha'i faith ain't no. That shit is a figment of the heathen's imagination. What's about to be established is the United Kingdom of Israel up under the Lord Yahweh Shai and King David. You see? That's what's about to take place. Nothing other than that, man. You see? You had something, Shabbat?
No. Brothers got anything over there?
No, they put no ball.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead, brother.
All right, Wisdom of Solomon. See if I can.
Mm-hmm.
So like, hold on.
I'm good.
All right, the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
For righteousness is immortal. All right, and that goes to the second covenant too. You know, the Israelites, we're gonna be the only ones that are immortal because we're gonna be made completely righteous when we're fully in the second covenant, man. When our bodies are changed. And we're not in the second covenant right now. We ain't.
We're not. We're definitely not. Jake fucked up out here talking about we're in the second covenant. Got to go to work tomorrow and shit. We're in the second covenant. What kind of shit is that? You all just no?
Nah, I'm good, brother.
What you got? What you got, Shabbat?
No, I'm just following.
All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up on this one right here. What the brother Kyle put up. Oh, what happened? Psalms 1, I'm gonna get these two right here. Psalm 119 and 9. It says, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to the word. And that's what we're doing, man. Our way is being clean by taking heed to the Most High. Are we perfect in this walk of ours? Not in the flesh, but in the spirit, we are. You see, because we're truly longing for the Most High's will to be done on earth. You know? And that's the spirit the remnant will be in. This is Revelation 20 and 6. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death have no power, but they shall be priests of the Most High and of Mashiach, and shall reign with him in 1,000 years. And Lord willing, we'll be a part of that number, man, because that goes into the elect of Israel being a part of that first dominion. See, from day one in the kingdom, because I want to be there for that. You got a lot of Israelites. Well, we're gonna be in the kingdom anyway, so I might as well just do it. Nah, that's a loser's mentality. I want to be there from day one. I want to be there when Yahweh Shai touch down on the earth, 2 feet planted, and we get the damn getting everything in order, man. You see?
We want to be part of that governing body.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, man, just a short video. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too long. Just to add on to what we was going to yesterday at camp. You know, and to show you, man, that this earth is gonna go back to what it's supposed to be with us in power. I know everybody looks down upon us. We ain't nothing but niggas and spicks and tontos in the sight of everybody in the world, but hey man, we're more than that. You see, and that's what the Most High is ordained.
We're above all people, man.
Yep, we're above all
You're about
people.
to know that.
And we're the people that the Most High set up to lead the world in righteousness, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. No matter how our enemies feel about it, you know, no matter how many, you know what I'm saying, whoever tried to come up against us, this is not gonna stop the Most High from bringing us back to where He wants us to be, man. And that's His sons in righteousness. And hey, bro, you can't do nothing against it. You know. So everybody say anything else? So hey, Lord willing, that was edifying, man. I know it made me feel better. So with that, man, we're gonna end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Wadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful that I came out there pushing His word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai has created us to do. And with that, we're gonna say Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom to the elect.